Well, good people, it's your boy Godly Mind State. Back at you with another one. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and share my videos as soon as you come into the room, man. I very much appreciate it. I very much appreciate your time, okay? Now, I was just doing my daily, little reading, searching the news, seeing if I could possibly find a topic that I wanted to speak on or anything to that nature. And I ran across an interesting article. Let's see, I got this article from the Detroit News, and it's written by Nolan Finley. It says, "What do black voters want?" Okay, I'm gonna get into this article and I'm gonna try to break it down piece by piece. Excuse me. I'm gonna try to break it down piece by piece and see exactly what's going on. Who this is this speaking for people who thinking like me? I'm gonna just see. It says if the Democratic presidential candidates who will be swarming all over Detroit the next 2 weeks are asking what do black voters want, then they're coming with the wrong question. No, I think it's the right question. Like, what do black voters want? And what we want is an agenda that's based strictly on our needs and things that's essential to us. And yes, that agenda starts with reparations, and reparation entails a lot of things, but the foundation of reparation is definitely going to be a check cut to the American descendants of slaves, ADOS. And I want to give credit to Tone Talks. Okay, Tone Talks is he's a great advocate for black people right now, and he has a radio show, and he very popular radio show. He did a interview with Killer Mike, and he didn't really press too many issues with Killer Mike, but he got a lot of great answers out of Killer Mike for the reason that he goes so hard for Bernie Sanders. So, but the reason I brought up Tone Talk because he's the originator of that saying, ADOS, American descendants of slavery. So, shout to Tone Talk. But back to this article, it says this is what his answer is. Reverend Wendell Anthony. He said, "We want the same thing everyone else wants," says Reverend Wendell Anthony Parks. Reverend Wendell Anthony, pastor of Detroit Fellowship Chapel and national board member of the NAACP, which is holding its convention in Detroit this week. One of our basic issues for everybody in America, black or white, is healthcare. We want safety. We want jobs. We aren't looking for a pie in the sky. We want basic stuff. See, that's where. Let me ask you. The NAACP. What is it? NAACP, right? Okay, the NAACP stands for the National Advancement. What did it say? The National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, right? So why in the fuck, when you ask a question to the NAACP, what do black voters want? Or this man who supposedly rep the NAACP, he's a representative, he's a member of NAACP. Why when you ask this man, what do black voters want? It's immediately, oh no, the black people don't need shit. Period. Everybody needs shit. No, motherfucking pastor, Reverend Wendell Anthony. That's the reason why we are so behind society right now. Cause niggas like you, when they get a chance to tell these motherfuckers the truth and the unadulterated truth, they always cow out to this bitch ass position. Oh, let's make the world greater. The only way I'm gonna be able to make the world greater is gonna start with me. It's gonna start with me being the greatest person that I can be, and that's gonna start with me being on an even fucking playing field. So as long as you boosting up everybody's status, they're keeping the status quo. They're keeping black people in the same position that we've been in the whole time. So We don't give a fuck. Okay? If you want my vote, and if you want people who think like me, look like me, act like me, people who are in the same movement that I'm in, if you want our vote, let's talk about issues that affect us directly. Fucking with this nigga right here, Pastor Wendell Anthony, it gonna be the same thing that we already pushing for. We gonna skip the election cause he don't know what the fuck. He don't know who he represent. He don't represent me. He don't represent nobody that think like me, feel like me. Okay. Say this. Apparently, this is our old pastor right here, Pastor Wendell. He looked like one of them old Laos niggas. Anyway, I guess this is still him talking. He said the thing that impressed me when Bill Clinton ran for president is that he gave the same speech about America in Detroit as he did in Macomb County. He said the same thing to black folks that he did to white folks. In other words, pandering is not necessary. Today's concerns are universal. Dude, these concerns are not universal, bro. Every other ethnicity is they got shit in place for them. Even if they fresh off the motherfucking boat, when they get over here, they got shit in place for them to automatically put them in a at a more competitive level to compete in this society than black folks are. So anyway, the shit ain't universal, bro. Let's get back. Let's see what else you got to say. First is growth, says businessman Brandon Rice, an African American conservative. Even though I don't like Donald Trump's rhetoric, the economy is doing better for blacks. That's a fact. Also, education reform. We're not talking enough about the sort of education it will take to succeed in the 21st century. Now, Brandon Rice, I can't totally disagree with the statement that he making, but I will disagree with first is job growth. Cause job growth, that's for everybody, man. We not looking for no plan. We not looking for no plan that boosts everybody in this society, man. That ain't who the American descendants of slaves. We living that plan already. That boosts everybody and keep everybody when everybody level up, everybody is still at the same level ahead of us that they were before. So we not looking for no plan. We not looking for no job growth for everybody. We looking for a plan that put us in our proper perspective in this society. And once we get caught up to where the fuck we supposed to be, then we can start unleashing shit for everybody, cause everybody will be at the same starting rate. If you understand what I'm saying. So let's get a little bit deeper into this statement. It says, even though I don't like Donald Trump's rhetoric, the economy is doing better for blacks. That's a fact. I can't deny that. I got brothers who tell me that they doing a lot better, since the orange man been in office. So again, I think I went over this with my people before, and I'm gonna say it again. Now I say it from now until as long as I'm living. Your personal feelings for me, or your personal feelings for variable A, variable B, variable C in the equation, your personal feelings about them variables don't matter. What matters to me is you putting forth a plan that's formidable and very much capable of being executed to put my people in a better situation. And we not begging for shit. We not asking for shit. We only coming for what you owe us, man. The country was built on our back, man. So, if you living in a world where you feel like, I had a discussion with my neighbor the other day, and they got I got white neighbors, and we keep it real cordial, but they got a full dosage or something. Now they didn't get a full dosage, but they got a small dosage of who I am the other day, because the thing about white people in the South, Southern white people, when they dealing with somebody, black people, they gonna try you to see the level that you willing to stay under their oppression, and they gonna see if you willing to just go along with the status quo and tell them that everything is cool and you cool with the structure of this American movement, and you cool with the way that just the lack of consistency when dealing with one race to the other race. They want you to tell them that so they can feel better about the privileges that they receive in life. And I had, when it come down to it, I told him I didn't come over there to talk no racist shit, because honestly, I like my neighbors. They cool, we different than a motherfucker. They totally white, I'm totally black, but I still like them. So like I told them, I didn't come over there to talk no racist shit, but at the same time, I got to tell you, I got to be honest in these situations if we having this conversation, because maybe you ain't never had nobody put it to you like this and explain it to you on a man-to-man, eye-to-eye level, or what the fuck you can't see because you from over there and I'm from over here. So he got a dosage of that. But anyway, let me get a little bit more. He said, when also education reform. We're not talking enough about the sort of education it would take to succeed in the 21st century. And I agree with that too, because up until this point, it's been popular belief that fucking lighter, bro. It's been popular belief. But up until this point, it's been the popular belief and the popular notion that the only way to be successful and have any level or any status in life is to go to one of these blood sucking, dollar sucking schools, go $50, $100, $200, $300, $400,000 in debt, pay for your degree, and come out and still be and still gotta start at the bottom of the hill. Gotta hope that you can find a job in the field that you done dedicated all this money to. Gotta hope that you don't get bored with it in 7 years and want to go into a whole nother career. So I totally agree that we gotta change the picture of the education system, man. Change the format of it, and just because going broke for college, coming out of college $100,000, $300,000 in debt, that ain't it. Right now I'm in the process of I'm about to enroll my son. I got a 13-year-old son. I'm about to enroll my son into the Dr. Boyce Watkins. He got a program for our kids that teaching them how about wealth management and just thinking and growing rich. So I'm about to enroll. That's just an option. That's just an option for a more up to date option than your traditional college and just going broke for college. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say about that Boyce Watkins thing. So, and I'm agreeing with this dude. What Brandon Bryce, that we gotta change the way we look at education in the world, man. You say let's see. I'm getting a little bit back deeper into the story. He said if there's one issue that may carry more appeal to blacks than other groups, Bryce said, it's criminal justice reform. Yeah, it's criminal justice reform, but you got to understand, to us black people, what criminal justice reform is. It's not the same thing what you thinking. Criminal justice is going, letting out all these people out of jail. And of course, that is part of criminal justice, getting the innocent people out of jail. That's a vital part of criminal justice. But another vital part of criminal justice is locking up these dirty ass motherfucking cops who out here falsifying evidence, who out here profiling people on racial situations, who out here shooting people dead and getting motherfucking death duty for a year and back on the force. That's criminal justice reform to us too. So if you're not attacking all of that, you're not attacking any of it. But I will agree that getting people out of jail who don't deserve to be there is a good thing. But they picking and choosing. It's a million motherfuckers in jail for shit that they ain't do, man. People who look like me. So how the fuck you pick and choose when it's time? And how you compensate me if I already served 20 motherfucking years on trumped up charges and you find out that the cop was dirty and he planted the motherfucking, how the fuck? So that's criminal justice reform. So it is pivotal. It does carry more appeal to blacks than a lot of other issues, but still at the end of the day, the motherfucker who wrote this article and the motherfuckers he talking to is still missing the point. And they very much missing the vote. Because if you miss the point, you gonna miss the motherfucking vote. You're not gonna get the vote if you don't go in there and tell the people. If you're not pushing for reparations and a plan that's getting ready to be pushed into action, you pushing the black vote away. Whoever these people you talking to, they telling you some bullshit ass information, okay? But I'm going to get deeper into the motherfucking article. It says, Portia Robinson agrees. The chief executive focus, Hope, and former civil rights director of the city, Detroit, says, mass incarceration of African Americans that followed the passage of the crime bill during Clinton's presidency remains a uniquely raw issue with African Americans. That is true. You know the motherfucking bill that another one of your Democratic hopefuls wrote into law, called it by his name, the Joe Biden bill, the Biden law, or some shit similar to that, where, you know, they took crack cocaine and regular cocaine and separated the charges. You was getting 10 times the amount of time for crack that you get for cocaine, which everybody know that was very strategic for the simple fact that people who look like me sell crack and people who look like that do cocaine. Okay, so that was in the whole while he passing the law, his son and his daughter, they getting fucked up on all different kind of dope charges. Biden children I'm talking about. So yeah, that motherfucking law that he pushed into effect, yeah, they still are very much damaging and concerning to black people. And that's why when they were talking that Joe Biden shit, Joe Biden never had a chance with the black vote, to the point where Biden don't even give a fuck about the black vote no more. Biden, he know that his ass is completely tore with black people, so he not even, I don't even think the motherfucker's still in the race, but at the end of the day, it'll come down between Biden and Bernie Sanders on the Democratic side, neither which will get the support unless they come with the motherfucking reparation plan. Simple and plain. Let's see. I'm gonna get deeper. I don't know how much left in this article, but we're gonna see. I think that's the end of it right there. I think I'm close to the end. He said, they sent more people of color to prison than it did Caucasians, she said. That's true. I just said all of that before I even read. Still, Robinson says black Democrats will go to the polls carrying the same concerns as their white peers. Black Democrats, I guess, but it ain't gonna be, by the time this election come around, it ain't gonna be many black Democrats left, bro. This shit gaining so much momentum that they don't even want to talk about it. They don't even want to let you know how much momentum this black media is gaining and how many more people is signing up for this shit every day to be a part of this movement, to say, if you're not going to acknowledge us and treat us as first class citizens that we are, kings and queens, then we not gonna participate in your motherfucking rituals and all your elections and all that shit. We just gonna take our vote and keep it. And when we give it away, we'll have a real good reason to give it away because somebody have been done made the right play and the right moves and align themselves correctly with the black vote that it'll be worth it to us to go out and vote. I told you before, I tell you again, it ain't gonna matter who it is. It could be motherfucking the Grand Wizard of the KKK, but if he talking that right shit, we gonna go to the poll for him if he talking the right language. So just that, whoever it is that talking the right language, that's who we going to the poll for. And we gonna hold their feet to the motherfucking fire. Bro, come on, man. So this article is really null and void, but I'm gonna read the rest of it. It said not just black voters, but across the board, voters are looking for progressive ideas that can help all of us, she said. Now, that's what them motherfuckers looking for. Ideas that can help all of them. All of us, we looking for ideas that can help us get caught up with all of them. We ain't worried about helping them right now. We've been helping them free of charge. 400 years, 500 years, we've been helping them free of fucking charge. Sweat on my back, blood at my motherfucking fingertips. Okay, we been helping them free of charge. That ain't our concern no more. So whoever these people you talking to, they filling your head full of some bullshit, bro. I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro. Let's see. We have to stop thinking that the issues are so different based on color and race. They really aren't. Macomb County voters want to know that they have an opportunity for jobs and an education for their children. African Americans want the same thing. Is that the end of the story? No, that ain't. It ain't the end. It say I dealt with everything previous I already dealt with. It says one issue, the predominantly white field of Democratic contenders may feel compelled to tout is reparations for slavery. Yeah, y'all motherfuckers better come with some kind of reparations plan. We that's the only thing that's the only bargaining chip that y'all got to bring us back to the table. So yeah, you need to talk about it. Bryce says if reparations become subject for the Democratic debate next week in Detroit, the nuance is important. Bryce says if reparations become such, so that they let you know right there, they're gonna try their best to not bring this subject to the national forefront, cause you got a lot of people who see this. They scared that that's like opening Pandora box. If you go to that debate and the subject get pushed to reparations and they have a real discussion and somebody go ahead and endorse a real reparation plan, it's a lot of black people who don't even know anything about this black media. I'm gonna be honest, they don't even know anything about it. But if they let that genie out the box, if they let that genie out the bottle, then it's a lot of people that are gonna be looking into that and what is to that reparation, and that's gonna drive a lot of even more of them right here to where we at right now. The black motherfucking media, and the message is, if they don't, I heard we ain't got no receipts. We ain't got no receipts for y'all. You get receipts for shit that you already paid for. So we can't give y'all no receipt. We got invoices for y'all. Until y'all motherfucking make good on these invoices that we got, man, we not participating in your political system. The shit don't affect us anyway. The shit don't stop me from going to get what I supposed to get for my family. It don't motivate me to go get what I supposed to do for my family. It's just a motherfucking sham in the game anyway. Until you make the motherfucker, until you make it be real. one thing about power, man. One thing about power. The people in power not gonna get the people that's not in power. They not gonna get that power to them. The people that's being oppressed, they gonna have to take that power. We gotta assert ourselves. So that's why you hear talking with aggressive tone. We don't want you to be scared of us, but we want you to know we fucking serious about this shit. We tired of the fucked up ratios of the way things should happen versus the way things ought to happen. So, so why even participate? Why even play that game? For the election, we'll just show you our solidarity in a vote. We show you how powerful we are by voting or by not voting. Right now, it's leaning toward not voting for the simple fact that they want to dance around reparations. We already know. See, what we do know is it won't be the 2020 election. And we don't know what election gonna be, but what we know is we not getting off of this motherfucking horse. We not going back to the way it was. Well, just pretending like everything all right, just praying kumbaya. Good Jesus, I pray to God that one day these people get it together and start treating us like first class citizens. No, we done with that. We've been doing that since the motherfucking we've been doing that since the slavery. We've been doing that since we were slaves. Praying to Jesus that y'all get it together. So we done with that. No, we asserting ourselves. We holding our own people accountable. We calling out token Negroes. We separating token. We alienating them. We pushing them over there with the white supremacists. Go over there and stand with them. So where you stand out like a fucking sore thumb. So when the shit started crumbling down and they need the first motherfucker to point at, you easily found out. Go stand with them, token Negro. Go stand with them. Anyway, here we go. Here we go. This is what the whole article is about right here. This next paragraph. I ain't even read it, but I can see the whole setup of this whole article is about this paragraph right here, bro. This paragraph right here. It says the discussion should be beyond just cutting the check, he says. Reparations needs to go into a full investment for black people, for education, for business grants, make it more of a package deal that helps people move forward rather than a check. A check is the easy way out. See, what you failing to realize is, yeah, we want all of that shit. What you just named, we need all of that shit. We got to have all of that shit. All of that shit is ours. We demanding all of that shit. But we demanding a check first. See, y'all missing the whole point. Reparations is definitely more than just a motherfucking check. It's definitely more than just a check. It's definitely, let me read the shit. He had some good points just then. What he said reparations need to be a full investment for black people, for education, for business grants. And okay, I agree. It need to be a full investment for education, a full investment for business grant, but not the motherfucking education that y'all giving us now. So that's what I'm saying. So yes, you right. It should be more than a discussion about a check. But the check is first and foremost, buddy. The check is definitely mandatory. If you're a big fan of Kendrick Lamar, you might say the check is mando. We got to have the check for the vote. That's the only way. It's the only way. So, but like I said, that's the main part of the article to say, no, we not cutting no check. That's why. They build up all the previous shit all the bullshit that we broke down already was a motherfucking all to cover up this all for them to say that no, it ain't no check. Reparations ain't no check. So they started out. Everybody know what the fuck the black voter want. So that's the name of the article. What do black voter want? So they waited. They got all the way deep into the article before any mention of reparations. In it, no, bruh. Reparations is first on the list. That's how you know this is a bullshit article. You know, a well written bullshit article. Okay. They say or don't talk about it. Or don't talk about it at all. What? Don't talk about it. That's what you want. You want us to stop talking. They see you understand. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand the whole point of me breaking this shit down like this, bro? That's what he or don't talk about it at all, says Robertson. No, Robertson. You don't talk about it at all, cause you don't know what the fuck you talking about. So you don't talk about it, cause you don't represent the people, bro. You not the people, bro. You the people that represent white supremacy. You the token. You are the token. Which they running out of room for y'all. That's why they pushing it. That's why you got to stay on this motherfucking bullshit that you on. You got to steady every day. It's like, what have you done for me lately? When it comes to these tokens and white supremacy nowadays, and I gotta stop saying supremacy. White extremists nowadays. White extremists, cause they not supreme. Okay, so I fuck that. I'm not giving them that much power no more. So, but they gotta constantly validate and solidify their spot. These tokens do with when it come down to the white extreme America, for the simple fact that they running out of slots, cause the job once it's like supply and demand. You know, it's like supply and demand, for the simple fact it ain't much of a market for token Negroes no more. It's a small market that they still a bunch of them trying to habitat and survive in, but it's shrinking up day by day. So that's why he out here being Sir Token like this. He say, do you have to talk about it in Detroit? I don't think so, she says. That's not the kind of topic that's going to drive African Americans to the pole or the side. These motherfuckers, this article is written in direct, you know what I'm saying, in direct contrast of what the black media is pushing, bro. Whoever wrote this article, either they out of touch with what the fuck really going on, or they really on that pushing that token shit. I mean, I don't know if whoever wrote the article, black or white or whatever, but they really trying to kill that noise. They really trying to kill that reparation noise with this article right here. But as you can see, it only make the noise get louder. When you try to pull the motherfucking wool over our eye like we stupid. No, we not stupid, bro. We highly intelligent, highly capable people, bro. You got to understand that about us. So we done let y'all get away with that shit for hundreds and hundreds of years, or just telling us that the motherfucking blue sky is actually a orange sky. And we just, the white man said it must be. No. That ain't it no more. It ain't going down like that no more, man. It's let's see, man. It's a motherfucking bullshit article over. Okay, let me read the last little bit of this article. The issue that will motivate African Americans and all other Democrats on election day, says Anthony, is defeating Trump. No, that's not the issue that's gonna motivate us, bro. No, we don't give a fuck about Trump being in or out, bro. If you look like me, if you been dealing with a motherfucker white extremist disrespecting you your whole life, what the fuck do it matter if it's Trump? And when this motherfucker was running, we knew he was racist and y'all put him in there anyway. Now we supposed to be upset about it? No, that's not. Boy, this is an idiotic article, bro. I swear, This is exhilarating. This is fun for me to break this bullshit down and just take this shit point by point and just destroy every point that they tried to make on this shit. Hey man, please get this video, like, subscribe, share this video, man, because I know I can feel it. I know I totally obliterated this guy, this article right here. So, man, get this message out, man. If you rocking with us, if you ADOS, American Descendants of Slaves, that means your ancestors was out there on that killing field and built this whole motherfucking country on their back. And you know that 96% of this article that I read is false information, fake motherfucking news. If I use your President Trump slang, fake motherfucking news. If I destroyed this nigga line for line, every time he said something, I told a bigger fact and truth about what he said. Then like my shit, subscribe my shit, man, because I know I totally fucked this guy up. This is like an amateur right here, bro. I hope some kind of way he see this shit and see that, man, you don't need to write this bullshit no more. I want somebody who can win. I don't give a damn who it is. So that was a weak article, bro. That shit, none of the shit in that motherfucker made sense besides maybe two of the points that I agree with that Brandon Bryce said. Other than that, this article was total bullshit, and this is what they putting out here. They want the black man to read that. I'm searching for like black news when I read this shit. So they want black people to click on and say, oh well, reparations ain't no big deal. Because according to this article right here, they ain't even thinking about reparations. We ain't even thinking about reparations. Ain't nothing to. Let's just go vote for one D. Nobody. No. Let's get it on the table. Let's talk about it. Let's figure out how we gonna make it happen. Reparations, man. We got to have that. We got to have it, and it's more than a check, but it start with a check. Reparations is more than a check, but it start with a check. Understand this shit, man. I can go on and on, man, talking this shit, man. I having fun, man, with you. If you made it this far, you might be my motherfucking people, huh? I ain't gonna tell you no lie. And I appreciate it and I love you. It's your boy. This is it. It is what it is, though. I spoke nothing but truth and fact in this video. When you talk about the American Descendants of Slaves, and that's a powerful movement. Just Google the motherfucking hashtag. Hashtag ADOS. We out.